Shalom to my neighbor and to my mishpachah, or my beloved. Just want to give you guys a brief testimony. So I work at a hotel, and right now we're having renovations, so we can't rent out as many rooms as we normally would because the whole third floor is being renovated. Well, I said all that to say, because of that, I don't work as many hours. I haven't been working as many hours since they started the inside renovations. Because when they were doing the outside, we still have full access to the inside. But now they're on the inside doing the renovations. So anyway, said all that to say, I was talking on the phone to the person. I was like, I may stay to help my coworker, because it was just me and another coworker that were there working. And I was like, I may stay to help him get done with what he's got going on, because, I haven't been working as many hours lately because of the renovations. And hallelujah for even convicting me in that, because our money is not what sustains us, it's Yahuwah. So I'm even glad that he had already rebuked me on that. But right after I had said it to the person on the phone, Ruach HaQodesh said, "That's selfish ambition." And I was like, wow, it sure is. So I said it to the person. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go home, because if I stay at this point, it's selfish ambition. And I said, that's not one of the fruits of Ruach HaQodesh. That's one of the works of the flesh, actually. So, I went on about my day. Well, the person actually wound up getting done slightly before me, and he came and helped me. So at first, I kind of felt bad, because I was like, dang, I wasn't going to help him. But then he came and helped me. But right before we got done all together, he looked at me. He said, well, I only came to help you, so in case I ever need help, you'll come help me. Well, the reason why I wanted to share this with you is because that same selfish ambition that tried to use me as a vessel, when I turned away from it, it went and found someone else who hasn't already been washed by the blood of Yahusha HaMashiyakh, someone who hasn't been made clean according to Yahuwah Zabaoth, someone who isn't in his kingdom as of right now, went and used another vessel. And the reason why this is so significant is because this is part of the reason why he had me to make that video battle ready, because this is exactly what that video is talking about, why you have to be ready at all times. Because Tudah Ruach HaQodesh, if it wasn't for Ruach HaQodesh, I would have been the vessel. Do you guys understand that? If it wasn't for Ruach HaQodesh saying, hey, that's the work of the flesh, I would have been the vessel that manifested the nature character of Hasatan, because that's what the works of the flesh are, the nature and character of Hasatan. I would have been the one that did that, because it came to me, but I rejected it. So then it came to me again, but it came to me in the person that did eat off the table of Hasatan, because there's two tables that we get to decide whether we eat from. Yahuwah's table, which is the table that he's prepared for us in the presence of our enemies, or Hashatan's table. And the works of the flesh are just that. It's the sinful nature, the carnal nature. But it's influenced by Ruach's unclean Ruachoth. So just wanted to give you guys that brief real life testimony about how this war looks, because most of the time we don't even think about stuff like that. The other thing that Ruach HaQodesh had brought to my attention, I said it in one of my podcast episodes, but I want to share it with you right now. We always think of Yahusha healing the sick, giving sight to the blind, raising people from the dead, casting out demons as something physical, which I do believe it can happen physically because of the power of Yahuwah Zabaoth. However, he was showing us in the physical what he's doing in the Ruachal realm, because as he was teaching his Talmudim, was he not giving sight to the blind? When Ruach HaQodesh baptized his Talmudim, was he not resurrecting the dead? As he was teaching the Talmudim, he was also healing them ruachally, casting demons out of them. When he was telling them that they have to look at the plank in their eye before they see fit to talk to their brother about the speck in their eye, he was casting out unclean ruachs out of them when he was teaching them to do that. So we always got to remember that those physical things he did was a physical representation of what he already did ruachally. He already did these things ruachally. We can't get caught up on the physical, because if we get caught up on the physical, we're going to wind up just like Adam and Hawa, who got caught up on the physical. And you see where it got them. It got them kicked out of the kingdom. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm driving my car and this person just pulled out and wasn't even looking. Please don't be that person that just gets in your car and starts driving, okay? Anyway, you guys, I pray that this blesses you.